Hello, I'm Tiffany Shedd, the Republican nominee for Arizona's 1st Congressional District. Thank you for joining me on this call. The stakes of this election are so big, and I'm so grateful to President Trump for everything he's done to secure the border. My family's farm in Eloy is on the path of a cartel smuggling route. We've had to raise a family and run our farm while protecting our home and children from the violence spilling over the southern border. I've had to confront people myself to protect my children. Before President Trump, people didn't care about what families like mine face living in southern Arizona. And President Trump didn't just talk, he actually did something about it by building the wall. As a mom and a farmer, I am personally grateful to him for having our back. With that, let me introduce our president, Donald Trump.
Well, Tiffany, thank you very much. This was a very important call for me to make. I know it's in the middle of a busy day for everybody, but I appreciate you all. We have a lot of people on the call, and I just felt I had to do this for Tiffany because she's outstanding, and I appreciate what you said, Tiffany. Arizona is an incredible place. As you know, we've built and/or are building, but mostly have built the wall, and it's had a tremendous impact on illegals coming across our border, drugs coming across our border. You're having the best numbers you've ever had. And we built it just the way that the Border Patrol wanted it. It's a very powerful wall, and it's really doing a job. And we appreciate you saying that. It'll be complete very shortly by the end of the year. And it's what a difference it's had for Arizona. This is the most important election in the history of our country. I used to say that 4 years ago, but this is superseding it because they want to turn us into a socialist country, destroy our country with their ridiculous Green New Deal and other things. And you'll lose your private health care. You're going to go into socialist health care. It'll be a disaster for our country. And your Second Amendment and all of the other things that we're talking about. So we need Tiffany to help me, and she will help me. She's strong, and she's a great person who loves her state and loves our country. Tiffany is a fourth-generation farmer, as you know, and she's a natural resource attorney, which we could use down in Washington, a former teacher, and she taught kindergarten, which is in particular helpful, frankly, especially when you have to deal with the people that you have to deal with in Washington, and a small business owner who's very successful. Tiffany is very much into the fight for lower taxes, as I am. I've cut your taxes more than any other president in history. And less regulation, likewise regulation. You had the biggest regulation cuts in history. Trade deals and making America first. And we've made great trade deals now. USMCA is just now kicking in, replacing that horrible NAFTA in Congress. Tiffany will vote to protect your jobs, support your police, safeguard your Social Security, which is under siege because of what they're doing. Strengthen our military. We just spent $2.5 trillion. We have the strongest military we've ever had. And secure our borders, rebuild our economy, and hold China accountable. As a farmer who's come face to face with drug smugglers constantly, also these terrible cartel members, Tiffany gets it. She understands what has to be done, and she's working with us all the way. The wall, as I said, will be finished toward the end of the year, totally complete, everything just the way they wanted it. Tiffany's opponent, Tom O'Halloran, is a puppet for Nancy Pelosi. He votes with her about 99% of the time, and I don't even know. I think I can make it 100% because we can't find one vote where he didn't. He does whatever they tell him to do. He votes in lockstep with Pelosi and Schumer and Cortez. If you look at Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, AOC plus 3, he's with her 95% of the time, and all she wants is bad. She wants socialism for our country, beyond socialism. And O'Halloran voted for the impeachment witch hunt, even though he said he wasn't going to, but he did, even though nothing was done wrong, absolutely nothing. And he voted against on the impeachment witch hunt, which is one of the great disgraces in the history of Congress. So I just want to I have to thank Tiffany for getting out there and wanting to do this. She's going to be fantastic. She's going to be a fantastic representative. She's going to protect your Second Amendment. She's going to protect life. She's going to protect so many things that you hold dear. And her opponent, who's been in there now for a little while, has been a disaster. He's been a disaster for Arizona. He's been a disaster for crime, for your police, for your borders, for everything that he touches. He'll just do whatever they want to do, and they do not have Arizona's well-being in mind. Nancy Pelosi does not care about Arizona. So, Tiffany, I want to thank you very much. It's a great honor to be doing this for you, and I'm sorry to take up so much of everyone's time, but I thought it was very important. If you can, get out and vote for Tiffany, and Tiffany Shedd will do a fantastic job. She's never going to let you down. That's the thing I know about her more than anything else. She never lets people down, and she's got the right values. She's got the values of Arizona, and thank you all very much for being on the call. Get out and vote. The biggest election we've ever had. Get out and vote, and vote for me and vote for Tiffany, and we appreciate it very much. Thank you very much. Vote for me and vote for Tiffany, and we appreciate it very much. Thank you very much. Vote for me and vote for Tiffany, and we appreciate it very much. Thank you very much. Vote for me and vote for Tiffany, and we appreciate it very much. Thank you very much. Vote for me and vote for Tiffany, and we appreciate it very much. Thank you very much. Vote for me and vote for Tiffany, and we appreciate it very much. Thank you very much. Vote for me and vote for Tiffany, and we appreciate it very much. Thank you very much. Vote for me and vote for Tiffany, and we appreciate it very much. Thank you very much.